Yo, what's up guys? Today we are doing another Vanguard Zero video. We're doing our Coco build. So, Coco is, it's not a very good deck apparently. People say it's like D tier, because you have Doe and you have MLB coming around that, like, really does mess it up a bit, but from my experience, it does beat them decks quite a lot. I do grind up a bit, like, whenever I play Doe, I normally win in MLB 50-50. Um, but today we're going to be playing against Kaiser, and he's using raizers. As you can see on the right here, he's playing raizers with Bestiality Azure Dragon. Um, and Azure Dragon is a very, very good card because you can ride it, and when its attack hits, you can Solar Blast, which means you discard a copy of Azure Dragon from your hand, and it will stand 2 rear guards. So it helps with the acceleration of Nova Grapplers. One thing I did notice, he's not running Black Tortoise, just a Searcher. So we go second. We draw 3 heals, so we instantly put them back. We want to keep the Thumb for the grade 2 if we have to use it, and the Dark Cat for the grade 1, because it can draw us into a card. Okay, so we draw into a PG, a Gemini, and a Tom. That's okay. So what I want to do now is I want to. Okay, so he rides first riser. I don't know whether I should place Dark Cat now to draw a card and hope it's grade 2, or I place Gemini, because we really do not want to be using our Toms. Toms are saved for late game. Okay, we're drawn to Glace, that's very good. We'll just ride the Gemini and swing. There's no need to call the Dark Cat yet. So dry check, that's another Glace gone to bottom. This deck really just gives off a lot of card advantage, because you have stuff like the Dark Cat that will draw you cards. You have the Lala that, when placed, if you have no soul, discard draw, which is okay. You also have Gaga, which is draw 1, put 1 to bottom when you have no soul, and it attacks. Then we have stuff like Sakia. So Sakia is very interesting in this deck. When you ride it, we hit the draw trigger into an Apologise, which is okay. When Sakia is placed, they hit here, that's not good for us. When Sakia is placed, return all rear guards to hand. So if you return Dark Cat, you can place Dark Cat again. Draw again. Okay, that's the Tom gone. Apollon has a good effect. On Vanguard when it hits, you can counterblast 2, and what it does is draws 2 and you shuffle 1 card back into the deck. So any excess triggers maybe. And Coco is the main card of this deck. Like, the main right target though. It's when it's placed, you counterblast 2 when it's placed, if your soul has 1 or less cards in, counterblast 2, draw 2. And since you run Lulu, what it does is 1 place, soul blast 2, draw a card. Which is very good. So this deck gives you a lot of card advantage. So he gets the perfect riser. And okay, so he gets the Scarlet Bird, and he gets the King of Sword, and a Death Armor Lady, and a Riser Custom. Sucks into back row. Okay, we hit a draw trigger. We hit another dark cat. Okay. So he hits a draw off Perfect Riser. He's about to hit a sword and oh yeah, the Death Armor Lady stands. And he gets another draw. So this deck runs 3 crit, 6 draw because you do want to draw a lot, but if you can get some quick damage in to get to 5 really quickly, just hit one, finish him off with Tom, it's very good. That's literally the main objective of this deck. Get them to 5 as soon as possible, drawing PGs and keeping card advantage. And then you call Tom and they die. So we'll call Lulu to the Vanguard and use our effect to draw this into a gentle gem. And we'll place the Dark Cat. Dark Cat draws us into a Gaga, which is actually a really nice card now. We do decide to call our Tom. The reason I would call Tom right now is because we have one in hand, and because it can be defensive. So he's really got us back into a corner. Drawn to a Dark Cat, and I think I'll put back the Gentle Gem. Determined to draw into the PG. Yeah, attack into the rear guard of Tom, and then hopefully crit the Vanguard. Okay, we heal, which is okay. We still can get opponent's effect off. He hits and he whiffs to heal. Miss Splendor is a really good card in this deck, because when it attacks, it ignores intercepts, so you can just place it and attack for game with it, which could be good. Okay, we draw into a Coco and a PG. Debating whether to shuffle back Gentle Gem or Coco. I think, actually, yeah, I think Coco is the best thing to shuffle back. I actually think I made a misplay there. I think I should have redrawn shuffle back Nana. Because what I could have done. Oh, he is a Rise of Custom of Transriser. That's a good call actually. What I could have done with Coco and Gentle Jim, could have read the Coco, used Coco's effects, I'd still get it off. If you have one or less soul. And I would still Gentle Jim, so they wouldn't have any soul. And then I'd still get the effects of Gaga and all of them lot off. So he decides to take out all my rear guards, which you have to. And then he's gonna hit with Rise of Custom. He hits another draw trigger. He's getting insanely lucky with these draws. See, he double draw triggers again. How does he get this luck? Okay. So, the issue here is that we lack a lot of defense. So I'm gonna call the Dark Cat here. I'm gonna use the Dark Cat to draw. I'm drawn to a Nana. And I think we'll move the Dark Cat back. I think we'll place the place there to make the 20. And we'll place. Oh, wait, we misplayed. We should have placed Glace here and then put Nana there to make the 21 column. Then I'd hit over a trigger. Okay, we're just gonna hit into Transriser. And then No, will attack into the raizers, to the vanguard riser, and then he doesn't get a trigger. It's going to be able to push him to we're going to be able to push him to 4. And we get heals, so we go down to 2. So we've turned this game around very quickly, actually. Um, it was in his favor because I was on I think 4, and he was on 2. Now he's on 4, I'm on 2, and I do have a PG in hand. So he calls the Death Army Lady, and he has a lot of cards in hand. Yep, he will call the High Powered Racer Custom. So it goes to battle. I'm assuming Death Army Lady call him. Yep. Death Army Lady swings into rear. Just need him not to pull a trigger on this. I would really like that. So he's been getting really lucky. We hit another Coco, so drawing to a Gaga, that is good. We like drawing into our grade 2s, especially Gaga, because it allows us to filter, and filtering is good in this deck. No, we do not. We will not see him double draw again, will he? Will we? Okay, at least he didn't double draw. At least he did not double draw. He attacks into our rear guard, which is actually the best thing we could have hoped for. Comes to us, that's a gentle gem. We won't ride anything, but instead, do we want to call? Yeah, we have to call Tom for defense at this point. We have to pray not to hit our last crit in deck. We're gonna put the gym back on bottom because it's not going back shuffling into the deck. It's only going on bottom, so it's a crit not coming on. I just hope we don't pull this crit right now. Oh, we actually pulled the crit. No, I was hoping to draw with a pollen. That's going to be RPG. Oh no, that has changed the tide of the game so much. He can win. He's going to win this, I think. And if he hits a grade 2, he hits the Azure Dragon, so he gets shuffled back in. But if we didn't hit that crit, we would have pushed him to 5. We would have drawn 2. I don't know what the draws would have been. But it could have been something good, maybe. Attacks into Tom with the Transriser. He attacks into Gargoyle with Azure Dragon. And he attacks into my Vanguard with his. That's 1 PG gun. We're just hoping to hit a draw. Okay, now we're hoping to draw into Tom. That could be game if we do. No, we're drawing to Dark Cat though. Dark Cat. Wiseman. Okay, we're gonna place the Wiseman and we're gonna place the Nana. We're just gonna attack straight into Vanguard, both columns. Okay, we hit a draw trigger into a PG, our last PG. Very good. Now, do I want to? Okay, he hits the draw. I reckon he's not got the PG. That's a that's a Tom. Okay, shuffle heal back into our deck. We're gonna go in. He PGs. So that's it, I guess. I think that could be game. I should have attacked into the Azure Dragon. Yeah, he's gonna win. because Mr. Splendor will just go through. AM PG. Yeah, that is definitely game. Because I've only got one heal left in deck, and Visor will rush through that. He's got 2 crit and armor 5 damage. I bet you I will 6 damage heal just to be like, just so the game will be like, oh, you thought you were a survivor, you're not. Oh, okay, we don't. So we did lose to Raizers, which is very sad. We do not have the best matchup against them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you Kaiser X for the fight, and I'll see you in another video.